Welcome back, adventurers. Today we're going to do Darkheart Thicket, and that is located in Val'Sharah. It is a Legion dungeon. The stone is here, and the entrance is over here. Let's get to it. Ooh, another adventure. Ooh, let me get a picture of my friends, my friends. Oh, perfect. Excellent picture. Alright, we're worried about Screech and Star Shower. That's all we're really worried about here. There's a Screech.
Those who challenge me only speed themselves to an agonizing death.
So says the shadow of Xavius.
Be still, worm. I will deal with you shortly.
Cats leave a pretty nasty dot, so I want to kill those guys. Numero uno. We're going to walk a fine line here, so we don't aggro these guys or these guys. We're watching for a Star Shower again. I'm usually not too worried about these corruptions, like killing them. Just kind of CC the first round and see where they go. If they start causing trouble, then I'll start killing them. Yeah, see, people are just kind of CCing them around.
Survivors, I can smell the nightmare in your blood. Be gone from these woods, or suffer nature's wrath.
Oh, we're coming up to our first boss. First boss we're going to encounter is the Archdruid. He only has two things you really have to worry about. The Nightmare Abomination, which are his ads. You have to kill those really quick. And the Grievous Leap, which puts a pretty nasty dot on you. The trick with the leap is, if someone's standing here, you need to be standing probably here. He'll most likely attack the most ranged person. So if that means the healer, then so be it. Okay, let's remember our training. So who's the farthest guy away? Yep, it's going to be a mage probably.
Who have befouled these woods with the nightmare.
And we're going to watch him jump over to him just like that.
So powerful druid among you.
And these ads should be popping after this. Get rid of the ads. Oh, got two problems now. Landed right on me. So let's shred through these guys. standing in between the people in case he starts jumping around.
Howard, I will bleed the nightmare from you!
Again, the farthest person.
I am nature's fury incarnate!
Definitely don't be like this other mage who is totally disregarding ads. You don't want to do that. You want to kill him. Now this one, I'm not going to. I'm just going to CC him like this. Because the boss is almost dead, so we're just going to push on the boss. Direct all our DPS that way. If I have to, I can go over here and CC him again. But those ads were not needed to be killed.
Clouds my thoughts.
Easy enough. On this next set, we are focusing Dryads and Keepers. So we're going to priority kill them, just disregard everything else, just nuke them.
Rests in the nightmare.
Silence! When you open your mouth again, it will be the cry.
And that can be stunned. That root burst. So we got our Keeper here, so we want to get him down. We're going to CC that root burst. So it's Keeper and then Dryad. Oh, we got two Dryads, so let me take care of this lady here. Things are getting a little dicey. Alright, Dryad's down. Now we can worry about these other guys. Gotta fish for a clear casting so I can barrage. Never happens when you want it though. Focusing down the Keeper. Now we have a new primary target. Oops, walked right into that. Our new primary target is the Dryad. Yeah, don't step in that. Don't do exactly what I just did. There's a big mushroom in my way, and I was trying to avoid two different mushrooms. There's too many mushrooms in here. This is like Jerry Garcia's house. Ooh, that was pretty dicey maneuver there. Let me get somewhere a little bit safer. That Ring of Frost will stun him as well. So I was just setting up a good defensive position for myself. Just kind of watching my posturing so that I don't get hit by Root Burst. And lastly, we're only worried about the Tormenting Eye. We've got to CC him with Dragon's Breath, Last Wave, Interrupt, or Ring of Frost. So let's see if we can incorporate all that stuff. I usually don't do the first one because everyone's doing the first one. I will do the second one. And these are all priority kills, so we're going to want to really knock these guys down. And there's 3 of them up, so I'm going to do that and get all 3 of them dead. And you can invisibility out of this spell too if you want. Just going to interrupt that. And I've got 2, 3, 3 CCs for this guy, so I'm going to start with a Dragon's Breath. Move on to a Blast Wave. And finally Interrupt. And now I am kind of out. That was a dumb move. They're not affected by Frost, Ring of Frost, I don't believe. So, here's Oakheart. Up next we have Oakheart. He has a few abilities we need to pay attention to. Crushing Grip is where he'll pick up the tank and he'll toss him at somebody. If he tosses that person at you, you can invisibility and avoid that mechanic completely. Strangling Roots are little things that come underneath you and will stun you. Now if you have Blink, you can blink out of it, and it also gets rid of the root, so it doesn't spawn an ad. Combine that with Alter Time, and you can get rid of 2 of those ads. The next thing is Shattered Earth. It's a cast bar, so whenever that starts coming, use your Mass Barrier, and that will negate a lot of damage.
My bark is worse than my bite. I will crush you to splinters.
Now we do have a Druid in the group. What I'm going to do is all a favor here. Get rooted, blink out of it, alter time. I'm still DPSing. Get rooted and blink out of it. So now we've gotten rid of 2 of those ads, which is pretty helpful for the tank. Now if this was a Death Knight tank, I probably wouldn't do it, just because they like stuff hitting them. See, now that mage could invisibility right now and not even be a part of that mechanic, but instead he got bumped in the face. There's one of them way out here next to the healer. So I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to intentionally get hit by it so I can blink out. That way it doesn't go to the healer. I can do 2. And I don't know where my healer's at. There she is. Always like to make sure the healer's taken care of while I'm out. Nightmare Breath is something you should totally avoid. We're gonna ice block. Accept our failure there. Although admittedly this tank did start him facing this way and now he's kinda just everywhere. Keeping in mind I have invisibility at any time, I can have fun with that. I'm gonna get this outlier here. I do have other cooldowns to use, but I'm gonna use none because I really want to rip through these next guys. For this next section, we're going to be worried about the little guys that spawn after the big water elemental. And that's it. That's all we got to worry about all the way up there.
An empty threat. You hold no sway over this realm, Nightmare Lord.
Bold words for a prison. Even an echo of my power is enough to overwhelm.
Now I've got my artillery, so I'm going to save it for right now. So we really get these guys down. They'll do Blood Bolt, and then they'll do Blood Metamorphosis. That's definitely the one you don't want, so I know that I've got this CC, or this CC, or just a flat interrupt like that to stop them from becoming another person. Oh! Gotta get those Afflicted healer, come on now. This is fun. I love this dungeon. This is one of my favorite ones. I love it because I feel like I'm venturing into the blood tree or some such. Now this is a kind of more advanced move. Don't do that unless you want to give your tank a heart attack. But if you know what you're doing, just go ahead and grab it for them. They don't have something that will hit that many targets at one time. And being Arcane, you're like, hey, you know, I got that. Let's mount up. And he's probably going to take this little guy into this room. These are just kind of a time waster, and we don't need the percentage. So we're just gonna move right past him. Ooh, a fancy looking dragon. Our third boss in the dungeon is this fancy looking dragon guy here. He's got two abilities you need to watch out for. Downdraft is a pushback that will continuously push you back. His goal is to throw you in these eggs, but you have blink and alter time and blink, and you'll be just fine. Earth-shaking roar is a cave-in that will appear on the ground, and that is perfect time to do mass barrier. And the farther away you are, it feels like the farther you get thrown. So I like to stay up close like this. He's going to do that mechanic any second now, right after Breath of Corruption. So we've got to keep in mind we have this, so we can move around. We've got some instant stuff. There's lots of things we can do. So we don't have to freak out and just not do anything and run. You can still be DPSing. There's that roar. So if he makes it to his second one, I'll be sure to shield it. So he's going to do his breath, downdraft, and then the earth shatter. So there's downdraft. So I'm going to just do my instant stuff. Yeah, I'm DPSing the whole time. Now we're going to put the shield on. Because who knows where this thing's going to land. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, over there. Whenever I drop below 50%, I like to pop invisibility. It's one of your biggest defensives. I don't want to use Ice Block, because that is the mega defensive. I like to keep that one in my back pocket. Right, we're going to mount up and we're going to slow fall down here. All the while we're going to be trying to build more charges. That, shield. And let's see if we can get some more batteries. Our priorities are going to be this guy's curse. That there. This, so let's see if we can make some magic happen. And we can. It's usually a tank check whenever you get some nice alignments like that. And this is going to proc a clear casting and then boom. Oh, feels so good. I'm going to use that because I had about 2 mobs on me. Worth it though. Absolutely worth it. It's always nice when everything lines up. I would like to get out of this cave though, it's a little spooky. I like to get that summoner first, because of the way it looks. Look at it. And we're going to incorporate our AoEs. Here's the interrupt. Get a little stun there. I'm not going to need any of these stuns for the boss, so get rid of them. Use them or lose them. And finally, we got our last guy here, Xavius. And last but surely not least, we have Xavius. He is a busy fight. He has Feed on the Weak, which is a channeled spell he does but you can invisibility out of it and it breaks his channel. He does Nightmare Bolt, which gives you a Waking Nightmare debuff, and that's a little circle around you where you have to stand with other people or you're silenced. But you can ice block out of that. Paranoia is where you get this red kind of gooey stuff underneath you. Just go stand away from other people. And then Apocalyptic Nightmare is where you'll want to use Mass Barrier. Ooh, I hope I have a good partner.
Trespassers will be punished.
Now I'm silenced, and I used Ice Block earlier. See why I shouldn't have used Ice Block? But it was either that or die. So he's feeding on the weak on me, so not anymore. The Paranoia looks like going to be on that guy. So he should be over there. I'm going to go ahead and just move a couple steps this way. Because if you get too close, he fears you. It's feeding on the weak, so I'll just blow a little defensive. Oh, that wasn't even me. It was he attacking that guy. I like to see which one the healers work on. Well, apparently none. So the little green bar on the afflicted will tell you if they're healing it or not. But this is a pretty busy fight for a healer, so. And we're saving Apocalyptic Nightmare. Oops. There we go. We're saving Mass Barrier for Apocalyptic Nightmare. There it comes. So we're gonna shield everybody up. And it did minimal damage. Oh, this guy's got no buddies. How well can you read my mind? Let's move together. Oh no. Well, now one of the melee people are my buddies. This guy wants to be a buddy with everyone, but no one wants to be his buddy because he's got the red stuff. Oh, you need a buddy? I can be your buddy. We're in this adventure together. I lost my healer. Oh wait, she's back! Oh no, I can't go to her. Now no one likes me. I have no friends.
You never stood a chance.
Uh-oh. Shaman's dead again. He's going for a record. If I could help you, I could, buddy. Oh no. He lost his buddy, so I've got to be his buddy now.
Away slowly, painfully.
I've got a buddy, so I'm fine. I'm not silenced.
Don't act surprised. No, no.
And that was Darkheart Thicket. We're an adventure.
Well-earned victory.
Got some loot. All right, let's get a portal to these guys. Good work, fellas. Good work.
Remains